Perfect. Hello, you are listening to a very, very special live edition of Video Ditch for the first time in the program's history, in person.
And a crossover.
Crazy. And a crossover with very special guests, return guests at that. We have ZACC and Jab and even BeatStar.
Yeah, I mean,
in the room
so
with us.
dual layer and video ditch with 2 microphones. Oh my god.
We got double vision.
Yeah. Dual layer video ditch. Yeah, this is a really cool night in gaming, you know. And day as well. It's the summer game.
Yeah, all the stars were there.
All the stars are here.
All the stars were there.
Yeah.
All the stars are here.
Including Jab's favorite celebrity.
Oh my god.
Yeah, my favorite.
Sam Lake.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
right.
same. Was it?
Yeah,
No.
No, not this year.
no, not this year. He was here last year.
That's
But,
sad.
yeah, he was at the Giant Bomb event.
That's right.
But yeah, no.
I love Jeff Gershman.
Jeff Gerstmann was watching from the comfort of his own home. He wasn't here.
Yeah, on today's episode, we'll be breaking down our recent experiences at Summer Games Fest and the Media Indie Exchange.
Yeah, we sold out. We're full on media now. We're bad at video games, and we
Yeah.
have opinions you hate.
Exactly.
It's just what happens. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. Jeff Keighley invited us to his birthday, and
Yeah.
we sold out.
We took a Dorito IV, and now we're just irreparably damaged. We are fucked. We took it all.
Yeah, it was really weird. Every single time you guys were talking to him, he's like, get 10% off of DoorDash orders on Taco Bell every single time you complete a sentence.
Use code
I thought that was very
SGS.
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was there actually a Taco Bell sponsorship this year?
No.
Oh, because like I remember last year it was like, oh, play Final Fantasy and you'll get like 50%.
No, he's like,
off
and speaking
DoorDash.
of Final Fantasy, and everybody's like cheering, he's like, no.
No.
You can get a free burrito from Taco Bell from DoorDash.
I remember everyone in the audience was like, oh, come
They
on.
were just laughing
dude.
their ass off because it's even Jeff was laughing at how ridiculous it was because he knows.
Yeah, he knows.
He knows how dumb
He's
it is.
aware.
Yeah.
He's not a normie. He knows. He's aware of everything.
Oh, yeah. He's been in it.
Yeah.
Classic red pill Jeff.
Yeah. So we all went in person.
Yeah, we're
My first year going to Summer Games Fest in person.
nice. This is me and BeatStar's third. We've been going since it first became public in 2023. What about y'all? Is this y'all's first?
This was my first.
Oh, it wasn't public before?
No, it was just a stream before.
Oh.
So it was just a stream in 2021, and then in 2022 they premiered it at fucking IMAX, which was a disaster.
Right.
And
Well
then
documented.
2023 was the first in real life one. So this is the third one they've ever done in person. So yeah, this is me and BeatStar's third, Zach and Sam's first, and Nick's 0th because
I went oh wait, no, I missed it last year because I forgot to buy the ticket.
yeah, then Nick missed it this year.
Yeah, I missed it this year thanks to the beauty of LA transits. I'm just saying, maybe the Killdozer, maybe the Unabomber guy, maybe he had some good ideas, you know.
Well,
That's all I'm saying.
what's funny is like within 5 minutes of the show starting, Nick posted in the group chat landed literally 5 minutes after the show started.
What am I supposed to do about
Perfect time
it?
to show up.
Classic LA.
They would have let you in. They were like,
building up.
we'll keep the doors open.
Yeah. Jeff didn't want me in. He knew I knew too much.
Mhm.
He knew I had too much to say.
But yeah, we got to go to the beautiful YouTube theater.
Yeah, pretty well maintained facility. They got a lot of stuff going on. Oh my god, you guys are doing
Double
this.
mic, press conference
Good
style.
mic etiquette. We're
Yeah.
natural interviewers.
Thank you both for this. But yeah, there's a lot of games being showcased there. Definitely, at first we were thinking there weren't very many people. You know, like there weren't a lot
Wishfully
in the
thinking.
first 30 minutes before the show. But when the show actually started, they had a lot of people. So they had more people like filing in as the show was ready to start, and a lot of games were showcased. Hence the name Summer Game Fest. Yeah, but it's not Summer Games Fest. It's Summer Game Fest. Is there one game to rule them all? You know, there were a lot of highlights. What were your folks' highlights?
Lego Party, baby.
God.
Hey, I know a dev who helped work
Are you
on that
really
game.
excited about that?
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Can we talk about the really pointless Death Stranding trailer? Quote trailer.
It was just a scene.
It was literally nothing, and the audio mixing is always so bad in these theaters that I'm like, I don't even know what they're saying.
Yeah,
I didn't even hear a single word they said. I was like, okay, that was a preview of something like their siblings are related. Okay.
Yeah, Kojima loves recording people breathing. I heard a lot of breathing in that
Yeah.
trailer. Yeah.
What's the guy's name?
Oh, I don't remember.
Die
character?
Hard.
Luigi's Mansion. What's his name?
Luigi
Luca Magnolia.
Mangione?
Luigi Mangione.
Yeah.
What's his name?
The actor that's
Luigi
playing Neil?
The actor, yeah.
But the actor or
I'm
the
pretty
one who
sure it is
killed
a
him?
Luigi.
Louis Magnolia, some shit like
Oh, the
that.
Solid Snake guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Neil.
Yeah.
Luca.
I thought you were talking about
Magnolia.
the.
Luca.
Yeah,
You're
Neil.
talking about the
Something like
hero.
that.
Yeah,
Neil's sister.
It's like an
Yeah.
LM, his initials. Yeah. So they're sisters, I guess. My theory
they're
is
sisters.
because what Kojima said, I'm guessing they're related to Mads Mikkelsen's character. They're probably his kids.
Probably.
think so.
Yeah. Because Kojima literally said that they're related. He said Luca's character, whatever his fucking name is, plays the part that Mads' character plays in Death Stranding 1.
Right.
I'm assuming they're related in some way. So, I mean, that's really it. The game comes out in 2 fucking weeks. Like, you know, we'll find out then. But
I got 2 weeks to play Death Stranding 1 because I only played like an hour.
you
of
should
it.
stream it so it's an incentive for you to play it.
Yeah.
Luca Marinelli?
I was close.
That actually is almost.
Yeah, Luigi's Mansion
almost
was
it.
so close.
That was the first thing I said. I said it was a joke.
And his wife is Alyssa Young, or Jung, the woman that was opposite him in the scene at the...
Oh, so they're
They're
okay.
actually married.
That's
Is
cool.
what's your name? Quiet in the game?
Stephanie Houston?
Yeah, Stephanie
I
Houston.
don't
Yeah, with
believe
her
so.
bare piggies
Yeah.
out.
He
Wait,
wanted to scam
wait, did you think her name was Quiet from Metal Gear Solid?
Is that her name?
Yeah, it's in Metal Gear Solid, not Death Stranding.
I don't think
whatever.
she's in Death Stranding, though.
I don't know. Listen, I play games. I don't know.
I miss Stephanie
Reality. I
Houston.
want to escape it, so I play video games. You ever hear that and you're like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, no, I like never was into fantasy games or like sci-fi and stuff because like I don't know, video games was never an escape for me. It was
It's always
just
like
I just
crazy to hear.
want to know cool shit people make. Like that has nothing to do with in this game. It's like, oh, if anything, that's my reality. It's like I want to see what artists make.
Exactly.
I don't need to like put myself in another dimension. I don't know if that makes me ableist or whatever.
No, you're
but,
right.
like,
It's
Is
like
escapism bad?
Escapism because like, oh, you know, I play games to want to numb myself because my life is fucking horrible. So I need to see number go up so I don't want to fucking die.
Yeah, I
It's
gotta-
like,
I gotta
Jesus
get- I
Christ.
gotta-
Nowadays that I'm 30, I get depressed at the idea of just launching a video game nowadays.
exactly.
Now that
yeah.
I'm
Like
30.
genuinely, like I can't escape. Like that's not my escape. It's just like
yeah.
I have too many games in my backlog. I'm always tired. I play a new game for maybe 2 hours, forget about it, never go back to it ever again.
You got to play more
Yeah.
indie
Very
games, man.
relatable.
They're only 2 hours long.
I've been just playing only indie games.
What are you doing for 2 hours?
Jerking off, dude.
Well, that makes more sense. Yeah.
playing StarArs Battlefront.
No. Elden Ring,
Oh,
Night
Fortnite.
Raid.
Didn't they announce Fortnite Battlefront or something?
They had... there was
No,
a Fortnite ad.
Star Wars.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and,
with the new event that lasted, like, it was like a 10-second trailer.
Oh yeah, the one that they talked about. I totally forgot Fortnite was even in Summer Game Fest.
Isn't that why they added the Darth Vader shit? Was for the Star Wars?
Yeah, it was a whole event, yeah.
This
Yeah.
whole past season of Fortnite has been...
Right. Darth
Yeah.
Vader, like I am a puppy girl.
Yeah, you can get him to say some
Yeah.
crazy
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, that
Like,
AI...
forget about your vowels and
Yeah.
elongate your sentences.
Yeah. We get him only to speak in consonants. He's like, Darth Vader. Yeah.
So yeah, we don't need to talk about the games. There's already enough podcasts talking about the games.
We've already gone over the games. Who gives a fuck? You don't
Yeah.
Go
care.
over to the best section of this podcast, what you're watching.
If you want to learn about the games, watch the fucking show, idiot. Don't listen to five
Don't be mean.
morons. What?
Why are you being mean?
Because they don't listen.
Inflammatory towards
Why are you being
the
mean?
audience.
Because they don't
You're being
listen.
antagonistic.
It's the only way. They don't understand any other
Might
way.
as well
It's-
call him a
it's-
slur while you're at it.
It's engagement based to
well,
make more
that's
people
better.
comment on the YouTube comments, being like, "What is Nick talking about?" Like, and Nick is doing a thing called rage baiting.
No, I'm not. This is my genuine
I
persona.
think
This is
Nick is
real.
concern trolling over here.
Oh, concern. Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah,
concern trolling.
This is what I
Yeah,
really
buzzword.
am. Guys, can we all take a second to say one nice thing about the audience?
No.
The audience of video ditch?
Respectful. I think there wasn't a single case where somebody. No, there was. Somebody did boo at one of the games.
Oh, no. I meant the audience watching this.
Oh. You guys are really pretty. You guys are really kind.
So Beat is a pathological liar.
I don't know what you look like.
One nice
but-
thing about the audience, the episode with me in it was one of the highest viewed ones. So thank you.
That is true.
It's
Yeah.
true.
So thank you for actually clicking on it and not ignoring it.
YouTube poop pays the bills.
It does pay the bills.
Can we talk about TikTok piss?
And
Is that a
TikTok
thing?
is.
Yeah, that is a thing.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get Jab to get on TikTok.
Is it good? Is it funny?
I like it. I think it's funny.
I mean, I love.
Jab doesn't like
I
it.
love
Just
YCP.
I didn't say that. I'm just like
I didn't say that.
I'm just in amazement that
Guys,
they created their own
TTP
subgenre.
community, don't cancel me.
Yeah, sorry, I know I'm the old wash up of the crowd, but
Classic Kramer line. Oh, I'm just a wash up.
but yeah, so yeah, you guys have been watching Jeff Keighley events for years. Like, what was it like seeing it just in the flesh, like
Yeah,
the
that
production
was-
value and everything?
That was interesting. Yeah, as someone who has, you've just been relatively, I've been on the outside, of this industry for years, as a consumer, but as someone who's been trying to, as a hobbyist, kind of get into this discourse and media.
We're media now. We're
journalism,
real.
yeah.
We're journalists.
It was very satisfying to like be there and to see it in the flesh. I mean, it wasn't like a transcendent. Oh, it's Jeff in his sneakers.
Yeah.
Like it was cool. I mean, it was crazy to see like Kojima.
I did pog when Mads Mikkelsen came on
And
stage with the
Mads
Casino Royale
Mikkelsen.
stuff. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
That was a shocker.
That was an
yeah.
unexpected surprise.
I love Another Rounds. I don't really know any other movies he's in, but I love that movie.
He was great as Le Chiffre in Casino Royale.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
Although the way he was talking about his character in like the Hitman and James Bond crossover level, like the AI's not going to be that crazy, dog. Like you're just going to walk around the level. He's going to be fearsome and then take violence into his own hand. I don't know about that.
It's gonna
But
be on par, I think, for like the usual Hitman games, like Hitman 2 and 3. They do
Yeah.
attack, but they're not as clever as 47.
mhm.
They never have been. Like if you ever played Blood Money, it's just like, I found you, shoot, shoot, shoot. And it's so like it could be better, but it's gonna be kind of cool to see him in that game. You get to kill him too. You know? Yeah.
How was
But,
it for you, Zach? Seeing the people in the flesh.
Oh, they're going to ask me about the Hitman collab.
No.
I mean, I went to the Game Awards last year for the very first time, so similar to that. I liked the YouTube theater, I think, a little bit better, but it's the same issue as the Game Awards where everything was not mixed well. Like, just really loud, thunderous. The vocals, I can't even fucking hear anything. But, I mean, it was cool. We had okay seats. We had a move.
We did have
Jab
to move.
jinxed everybody involved sitting in really good seats.
I know. I was making friends.
Jab said, "Oh, wouldn't it be really funny if the last second our seats got taken?" And guess what happened? 37 seconds later,
Oh, you counted. You had your stopwatch out.
I did.
It's like 1
I did, I
minute
timed
before
it.
the show started. Like,
Yeah.
oh, the doors are about to fucking close. Yes.
The show was about to start. It was 1:59.
It did start.
It actually did start, yeah. Like the first trailer was in the middle of playing when we had to move to a different
It's
place.
true, yeah.
Yeah, but the seats weren't bad. The Game Awards were a lot worse because because we were sitting
God.
behind this Muppet box because Jeff Keighley loves his Muppets.
He does.
There's
They
like a
leaked the whole
whole
script to
box
us.
that's covering the entire view, and the seat filler places we were at were like right behind it, so we could not see the stage. So I went up to the security guard and I said, "Hey, like how empty is the front like patio? I want to get my friends up here." And the security guard was like, "Oh yeah, there should be plenty of seats. Like bring them up here." That was a fucking lie. The row we were sitting in, turns out there was a 25-person friend
And
group.
mind you, for the Game Awards, it was already an hour into the show when that happened.
Yeah, the show
Like
was
an
well.
hour.
Yeah, because
Like, I'm sorry, but if you're an hour late to an event that you pay for, sorry, you lost your seat.
yeah,
Like that should be a rule. Like there should be a certain amount of time. If you are late,
yeah,
like a late penalty, you lose your seat.
And if
that's
you
the
do show
prob-
up, you're killed.
That's a problem with Jeff Keighley's shows is he kind of allows people to show up whenever, which can have its benefits. I mean, I was late for the 2022 show, but like at the very least, like the seats should be first come, first serve. Like if you come late, then sorry, you're gonna get the slightly crappier.
But
seats.
just like TGA, Summer Game Fest said the same thing. Is it doesn't matter if you're early, you're gonna get fucked if you're early.
Yeah, because like we showed up super early, and the seats we were supposed to get were in the very corner. So like if we followed the rules, we would have gotten the shittiest seats in the house. And I'm like, oh my god, the earliest people should honestly get like the best seats.
Yeah.
I mean, I I mean, I don't know if I'm too woke or whatever, but like I feel like we should get the very best seats if we show up before anyone else.
Yeah, so we know for now on, like 30 to 45 minutes after the initial check-in is when to arrive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
should have just kept eating those pretzels.
Honestly, yeah. If you want to go to a Jeff Keighley event, show up at, if it starts at 2, show up at fucking 4. Who gives a shit? That's how you get the
Yeah,
best
because
seats.
apparently you can still go in. The signs all say hard stop at 155, but people were
But that
coming
wasn't
in.
true because
Yeah,
we got
people
our seats taken at
Yeah.
2.
And then like 30 minutes into the show, we saw a whole bunch of people walk in, and it's
There was
like,
a
what is
lot
this
of
rule?
people.
Yeah, I was like,
I
what
don't
is
know
this?
what that was about.
Yeah, I was like, what is the point of enforcing that?
But I thought we
rule?
were cooked because I was like, damn, we're about to get kicked out again.
Yeah.
Damn, Chad, are we cooked?
But
Yeah, sitting next to Zach, so I'm sweating just looking at the.
I know you kept looking at me. You're like, I could like feel your presence, like holding your breath, literally. I was though. I kept looking over at Jab. I was like, I swear to God, these motherfuckers better not come over here.
It's
It was still okay seats though. At the very end of the day,
Yeah, they weren't bad.
yeah, it wasn't bad. And I was still able to see everything, all the screens. Like it was good.
Yeah.
so like that versus watching it at home. Would you advocate that? Like, because I find it's worth it just because, you know, it's a cool experience. For somebody that would be like traveling from outside of LA to go to LA, would it be worth it, you think, if they're like a fan of gaming or if they're interested in knowing how, like, I guess getting closer to the industry in a sense of you get to see these guys in person?
If
Yeah.
you're not an epic media industry insider like us, don't even fucking bother coming to LA. If you don't already live 5 minutes away from the YouTube theater, don't bother. If you don't have the connects, if you don't have access to the events afterward, you're wasting your time.
I also think a potential hack because they allow multiple registered tickets.
Yeah.
I think we should all get like 4 tickets each.
And just
And then just like not have it filled out so we can have a better chance at staying in our seats.
And just say, oh, don't worry, they're coming like an hour late.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For a real answer, when it comes to the actual Summer Game Fest, you get the same exact info at home. There's no like there's a few pinball machines in the lobby, but that's all you're really missing.
There are
out
literally
on.
2 pinball machines.
Yeah,
True,
but
yeah.
but I still think it's worth coming to LA for this weekend in general because there's no E3 right now. So in the culture of LA, there's like a battle of the next E3 happening. And Summer Game Fest is great, but it's really just a trailer showcase. Whereas there's the Mix, there's IGN Live, there's Playdays, there's like a whole bunch of other events that are happening that are trying to be actual expos. So Summer Game Fest is but the rest of LA kind of just becomes a video game city. And
Yeah, for
I
a
think it's worth
weekend.
it
Yeah,
for
because
a
with
whole
E3,
weekend,
it
yeah.
was game trailers on top of like, oh, I have shit to look at after.
Yeah, you go out on
Like
the
I've actually
convention
like
floor.
booth setups and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah,
for,
and
for
Summer Game
companies.
Fest lacks that right now. Like,
Yeah.
Totally.
like there is Playdays, which is a Summer Game Fest event, but it's super exclusive. It's not available to the public yet. So until or if that happens, like there's a whole bunch of other events to go to. So LA just kind of turns into Video Game Central for like 3 or 4 days when Summer Game Fest happens.
Yeah.
If you develop games, if you are a developer, an insider, go to that. Do that. Force your way in. Network. Talk to people. Give them your cards. Say that you're doing something even greater than they can ever imagine, and you'll have a wonderful time.
That's another thing too, is like if you're interested in getting in this industry, like a lot of the top heads of the industry are just going to be chilling in the JW Marriott lobby. Life hack, good networking opportunity. Everyone stays in that hotel lobby until 2 a.m. Like right now, it's 12:53 a.m. and as we're speaking, there's like a whole bunch of industry heads like in the
Yeah,
hotel
we saw
lobby right now.
some big names there.
Oh yeah,
And they're still fucking there.
and they're getting wasted.
Zach is smirking at me because Zach's brain is still in 2014 and like it's still acting.
You just had to let it rip. Had to let it rip. Peel the band-aid off.
Yeah,
Let's
like-
go.
like-
Zach
so-
saw the irate gamer, and he fucking creamed his pants.
No, I'll just go ahead and say it.
Was
Anita,
Chris Force there?
no, Chris Bors hates this like the game industry.
He only
He's
goes
like,
to like ghost hunting events and things.
Well, but he's also a part of like that alt-right grifter crowd that like people
That's
like
funny.
like fucking smash
Is he
JT
now?
and like yeah he is.
Oh.
he's like a real Game
But-
Awards guy.
Yeah, like the Craig's getting this bullshit. Yeah, but what we're referring to was Anita Sarkeesian was there, and
At the mix and at the
at
hotel
the mix
lobby.
and the hotel lobby, which like
She was at the mix.
she was at
Yeah.
the mix.
Oh,
Yeah,
very good.
Did not see her.
But,
She did
um,
And I
not
felt like
agree
an
to come on
evil
the show.
messenger because I was the only one that saw her at the mix. I was telling everybody,
Yeah.
like, you get
kept it real though. Like
I was like, you're not gonna fucking believe what I just saw.
like right behind me.
And I feel like you guys didn't believe it. I was like, no, she's here at the lobby now. Look,
Yeah.
look.
The fucking shadow of my past sins has appeared behind me.
Yeah, like
and I'm
we're
about to atone for them.
yeah, because like we're all in our late 20s, early 30s. We were like 18, 17 when Tropes versus Women in video games came out. So like we were all edgy kids back then. So we probably contributed to like a lot of the like that. No, not you guys. No. Oh, okay. Well,
Don't worry.
Nick, don't fucking lie.
I
What the fuck?
I didn't even have
You
internet
dropped hard
access.
R earlier at the bar.
I didn't.
Oh shit!
No, I didn't
I
have
don't know.
internet.
I don't know anything
All right,
about
we gotta
that.
end
But the
this
point,
episode right now.
but the point I'm trying to say is it's been 10 years since then. When Zach came up to me and whispered Anita Sarkeesian was here, my first reaction was, oh, it'd be cool to see how she is now, because like that was a really rough time on the internet to do anything remotely progressive. So older me respects the fuck out of her, because like that was a really hard time to be anywhere near like progressive forward thinking back then, because the internet was super like impatient towards anything like LGBT or like feminists. So like I don't know, I just wanted to say hi and just be like I appreciate her. But what are you doing?
What?
He's
Are you
trying to
telling Zwick to
hypnotize
cut it
the
out?
audience. I
No.
think.
That's a warning of the next thing he's about to cut out.
Oh shit.
They're trying to mesmerize.
What's the Okay, I mean,
I was gonna say, when I saw her, I thought she was gonna have poisonous ink everywhere.
That was
my first initial.
Yes.
All right, well, it's on.
This is still a person at the end of the day.
Whatever. It's on record that I think you're cool, and Anita, I
There
think
you
you're
go.
fine. I think you're okay, but but like everyone was like
fucking ripping that shit.
everyone was like staring in disbelief, and I just walked up to her, but like I was trying to get her attention, and she looked at me and like took a step back and went, "Whoa."
Yeah, she swerved you. She
Recoiled.
swerved
Yeah,
you.
Yeah,
she took a
and-
step
and
back. She
which-
gasped and she screamed. Like
Which
she saw
I mean,
giants.
she's a tiny woman. I'm a big dude, so I get that's probably like she's probably was taken
Intimidated
aback.
a little
Yeah.
bit.
That's true.
So I was just trying to be like, oh, I'm sorry. I just wanted to say I'm a big fan. Like I didn't want to bother you. And she was like, thank you so much, but yes, I am busy. So I was
like
okay.
you're doing right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, quite literally the flying lotus copy pasta. But I mean, with her history online, I don't blame her for being a bit on edge from like random encounterments. So I didn't
From
take it
gamer men, yeah.
from gamer dudes. Yeah, she probably saw like the beard and the perfect
Perfect blue
shirt, so-
T-shirt. This I can't
Oh
trust
yeah,
this
you
guy.
are wearing perfect blue.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's whatever.
So
It's
she saw like 17 different red flags going on. She's like, I made videos about this. So
whatever. She's I'm just glad she's still kicking. It was cool seeing her after the whole like shenanigans that happened 10, 11 years ago.
Jabs like still kicking despite my best efforts.
I have a what?
she did those scam her Kickstarter people though.
Did
Swig
she?
cut that out.
Because she had that whole series planned and it was funded by the Kickstarter people.
Right.
And she only had those couple
shit.
episodes. She had like whole seasons planned with like behind the scenes stuff and like documentary stuff like going by.
Don't worry, they can't.
Great,
hear
thanks a
that.
lot.
Well,
fucking Death Squad's coming.
It's probably
Biker gang?
Probably will pick it up.
No, I think
probably the
my
motorcycle
mic's
gang,
picking
that's
up
it.
all kinds
Oh,
of
no, it
shit.
is.
This audio is gonna be
Yeah.
crazy.
There's
We'll
a
wait for it to
Funded by
pass.
Anita Sarkeesian.
Yeah, literally.
I said her name, I talked bad about her, and they sent
know.
fucking goons after
there's
her.
a
Pulling up the hotel
Yeah.
right
We're
now.
all
There's
playing
a-
Aztec death whistles.
there's a LA motorcycle gang that like goes around downtown LA at this time at night. So, but anyways, I did remember that like apparently her
Yeah, so
series
she didn't
was-
fulfill her Kickstarter stuff, and she literally like ran with the money.
right.
So
Yeah. I mean, do you think she got so much harassment that she thought people didn't deserve future episodes because of
that's
like?
still not a good reason. She
I'm
should
not
refund
saying
people.
it's a good
That's
reason.
that's
I'm
a
just-
possibility, but
Yeah.
that's still not right if she did. So, shout out Anita Sarkeesian. Put up the rest of the videos, cunt.
I subbed to that Patreon. Come on.
Did you really?
No.
Oh,
We all lied to that.
Yeah. Say whatever you want. That's
But
you're looking
circling-
toasty right now, Nick.
me.
You're looking toasty.
Circling back
Oh,
to
I'm
the
fine.
You sure?
to the actual Summer Games Fest itself, something I appreciated this year. I felt like they were trying to really make it seem like they're promoting these small dev teams, right? That seemed like a value that they wanted to kind of.
Yeah, can we talk about like these indie games are crazy nowadays? Like remember like 10 years ago it was just pixel sprite
It's just
shit.
pixel
Yes,
art.
Fez.
But now they're like full on productions.
Yeah.
Like there's some that are just made by one dude out there. And it's
Right.
like, what the fuck? Like
And
this
Jeff
looks like a
talked
game
about,
game.
like,
yeah.
like this Unreal Engine 5.
Either like by one guy or like
Yeah.
a couple people, like 10 people
Nine. Yeah,
using
exactly.
Unreal Engine. It's crazy.
The tool
nowadays what you
sets,
can
yeah.
do. Yeah.
And yeah, it was very impressive to see like
Yeah.
a lot of those games coming from relatively small teams. And I think that's like the best kind of like platform to be, sharing that sort of stuff with. Like, good on you, Games Fed.
I'm surprised those small teams have enough money to
but
show that.
too. Yeah, that was
Which
also
it's like, you must have really good investors.
crazy.
then.
To
You know,
me,
they
yeah.
like freebies. Like Jeff's like, you know what? I'll throw you this
That
one.
might be a possibility.
I'll throw you this one.
To
just
throw in a
support.
freebie.
Yeah.
The Serenity Forge developer, that was a freebie.
Really?
Yeah, according
Really?
to Z, who's the CEO of Serenity Forge.
Are we allowed to say this?
The
Oh.
Don't Taste the Tomatoes. That's a scoop right
Oh,
there.
okay.
Yeah.
So
Wow,
sometimes
that was a free one. That's
sometimes-
crazy.
He submitted it
The
to-
fractured blue.
Yeah,
one,
yeah. Like a free submission to SGF.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I remember, I forgot who did it, but people leaked how much it would cost to get like a minute of screen time in Jeff Keighley's events, and it's like $250,000 to get like a minute.
No,
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, what-
That's a point of discussion. Like, what merits something being included for pay versus something that's included for free? Like, is it just
Yeah.
Jeff's vibe?
I did hear that Jeff would give freebies to people that he liked, and he did admit.
Because I'm assuming there's other factors like time slots as well. Like, where
Yeah.
does it fit into the show? Like, where do we put it? How long can it be? What content can be shown? Like,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean he admitted that he got an email saying that it was Doki Doki Literature Club X Silent Hill, and he giggled and
Yeah.
he put it in. So, congrats to whoever.
And it's so cool because a buddy of mine, Nicole Goodnight, she's the main voice actor in
Shout
that
out.
game.
Yeah.
So it's cool to see her voice on the big screen.
bass booster.
It's like, wow,
Yeah.
like you got shown off to probably hundreds of thousands of people live.
Over 600,000 people
Over 600,000 people.
watching
Your voice like
nauseated on
on
the
there.
bus.
Really only 600,000 people.
on Twitch alone or
On
YouTube
Twitch-
alone.
On YouTube alone.
Okay, because like over like 100 million people tune into the TGAs. So like
100 million?
Yeah,
I don't
it
think
was-
it's that much.
That's-
100 million?
That's too high.
No, it was reported like 88
Oh,
million
wait,
like a couple
wait.
years ago. Like,
Really?
yeah, that many people watch the TGAs.
Where else are they watching
The
it?
Tokyo
the
Game.
restream-
Oh wait, the Game Awards.
Yeah, the Game Awards through the restream.
But even the
Oh,
Game
okay.
Awards, like
through China and stuff, like they have the what do you call it, Bilibili? That's one of the Chinese streaming platforms.
it must be more on Bilibili then, because I'm thinking of like YouTube, Twitch, Twitter as the main platforms, and that's probably maybe 2 million,
Yeah, that's what I
maybe
was
2
thinking.
million.
I'd imagine it's like any kind of like
So-
restream of the project too, though.
And they don't
True,
they
yeah.
don't do it on like that's what I miss about Spike TV. Is like when E3 used to be shown live during that. So like we don't have that anymore. At least I don't watch cable, so maybe.
I don't think
I-
anyone has
I don't-
cable
I
I
anymore.
have no idea if it shows on cable TV.
I don't think they
and the
do.
ratings weren't that high back then.
It's not like we said
Yeah.
It's only
Yeah.
1 million.
TV outlets.
So I'm
Cable
wondering
is not really utilized.
where they're getting the rest of those views from. That's a lot of people watching.
Yeah, because I remember like the metrics came out and it
Live.
was like 88 million versus the Oscars that had like 8 million. So like
Well,
insane.
I mean,
Yeah.
the fact of the matter is, video games are better than movies, and video games should overtake movies. And I think all
I don't know.
film
Do
directors
video games
should
have Schindler's
give up.
List?
There's something even better. It's called Y2K.
Obligatory
We still need to-
Y2K
when are we gonna play
reference.
that?
There's a Schindler's.
Why didn't you bring your
There's
laptop
a
so we could play it on
Schindler's
the
List
TV?
video game.
I was going to say
It's
no.
got a
it's
stream
Oh yeah,
that.
it's called Wolfenstein.
Yeah.
3 years ago Zach bought me Y2K.
Is it 3 years ago now?
Yes, it's been 3 years.
Because I bought it for your birthday.
It was for my 26th birthday, and I'm 29 now. And
Well, now you can
Yeah.
appreciate.
and there's been a
it.
brand new
Yeah.
update
That's true.
since
Yeah.
then.
And you
That's-
guys have matured, and you become smarter and braver.
is
and
there a
wiser.
way to revert to like the first version of the game on
It
Steam?
is. Yeah, you could,
Can we do that? Can we do the first version of the game?
but
I know we have to eventually, because Zach wants to do a let's
Apparently,
play
my
of it
friend
with me.
Tomato Brick is in the game as like a character, like an actual avatar.
Was it like a Kickstarter thing or?
I don't know, but I remember I was like, I made some tweet, and my buddy Tomato Brick being like, "Oh, I was in that game, right?" I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" They post a screenshot of their character in the game, being like, "Come find me." I'm like, what? I'm like, that's your little avatar. What the fuck?
It might be an I.V thing. They had a bunch of supporters as statues and little extra characters.
Well, when we start the series, I came up with a name I think you'll like, Nick. It's called Yicking My Yum.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm
See the
gonna
joy
call
on
the
his
series.
face when you said
Yeah.
that.
When you guys listen, now that we're all adults, we're all on the
Okay, so for our
side
first
of the-
playthrough, what do you think we should genuinely do? The
What I think
newest
you should
update or the
genuinely
first
do,
version of the
you
game?
should play the newest update because it has the most fun combat system. You'll actually enjoy the game. You won't have a reason to be like, oh,
But what's better content
Let's
wise?
hate on it. Let's be only plays and hate on it because they told us to online. You should play the new one because it's genuinely good. Content wise, also I'd say play the new one because you'll be like, wow, I'm surprised at how I'm enjoying this, and maybe you might even learn a little something about yourself.
You mean that or are you fucking with me?
I'm 100% serious.
A sincere.
Do you genuinely
Nick
like
take.
YIIK?
I am not. Every time I've told you I like YIIK, I know I sound the same all the
I
time.
know, but I feel like you're fucking with me. I feel like
No,
it's long
No,
gaslight.
he loves it.
Unironically,
Really?
genuinely, and truly.
What
love it.
You in on the gaslight as well? Because I don't believe you.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
It's real.
He just like why now is it? Oh yeah, this is a thing. This is a
Apologies to the video ditch listeners. It's probably the 20th time
I
I
know.
hear
Yeah.
this.
Hey,
It's 20th
everyone
time this
knows
episode.
Nick's favorite episode of the show is our interview with the Allanson brothers.
That's correct.
Well documented.
so is it Y2K or is it YIIK?
Interchangeable.
Okay,
They're the same.
okay,
Canonically, it is the same.
okay.
I don't think that's giving too much away about I.B.
Is there actually no like defined way of saying it?
I will.
Does the creator literally just say you can say YIIK or Y2K?
But there's a point in I.B where someone says the name of the game and they pronounce it as YIIK.
Really?
Yes.
Do they say Y2K in a different part of the game?
Yes.
Wow, it's so meta. Incredible.
So,
I'm talking about.
here's another question. This is like
can't stop.
tangentially related to Y2K.
Okay.
Is Alex? No. Who is it? Yeah, Alex Eggleston or the protagonist.
Alex
name.
Eggleston, Eagleston, Egglestando, Eagleton. He has a lot of names.
Is that Andrew Allison in disguise?
No.
No.
Not
Is
at all.
Andrew Allison a self-inserted name? No, right?
Not even remotely.
Okay, that's good.
From what
He's
I
a-
understand, he's just like
He's a unique
an
character.
amalgam of like.
Andrew Allanson is something I would like to call a creative, which means he can create characters instead of just
Putting
seeing
himself
things
in-
in. Yeah, instead of just putting himself in as a character and saying, "This is me."
Am I Alex?
Yes.
In ways.
No, known rapist. Alex.
Oh my God.
Shit.
Wait.
Censor that. It's
Leave
not
out their
known. Alleged.
Unknown rapist.
What's wrong, Jam? Oh, you think I care about burning a bridge with fucking revolver?
You think he's gonna watch this fucking episode?
Listen, we want to run the show.
I think that's very possible.
We
I think
need,
you can
we
pull
need
that
to talk
off.
about tone.
Just put that in the SEO and the tags, just so this person,
yeah,
whoever
yeah.
they are, I don't know who they are.
Chap, what do you think about?
Sorry for all the censoring you're gonna have to do.
And,
Zoic. Even
yeah,
though people
any-
She's
Everything-
Jolene in the
this-
JoJo series.
The whole segment will have to be sadly removed.
I mean, like Zwick can just censor the name, and then like they can't.
Yeah, so we have a good laugh listening back
That
to
works.
this. You know?
Yeah.
You gotta pay Zwick like double for this episode. 'Cause how much
There's
he
a
has
lot
to
of there's
take
a lot
out.
of cutting out with this. Like this whole segment alone needs to be cut out. We might have to go over this footage later and see what's make notes of what because there's a
Let's-
lot that
let's accept
I'm not
it.
able. I shouldn't be talking about.
All of it.
Yeah,
All right. Well, let's go back.
the Anita thing, the thing,
Literally
Kingdom
from the
Hearts. That
first-
all needs to be scrapped.
I don't
Every-
mind about the Anita thing. I'm cool with it.
Well, you can censor my part.
Anita, you're-
From the
Anita,
first
if you wanna
frame
be
you're
on my
doing this thing, just cut everything.
Hit up Akeem for
Until-
IGN, and then Jab can help with that.
Indeterminate time.
Which honestly isn't a bad idea.
Wait, what was it?
I said hit up Akeem for IGN stuff. Or
Yeah.
I'm sorry, his own show.
Yeah,
Not IGN.
yeah, yeah. That's another thing. My good friend Akeem, known as Geek Heavy on YouTube, me and him are starting a little series where he's interviewing a lot of people. We got a first really cool guest, Ashley Birch. known for Life is Strange, Horizon Zero Dawn,
And what you watching?
and
Ash?
Hey Ash, What You Playing?
Oh, hey
which
Ash,
is-
what you playing?
Yeah, which is what we stole
bad.
eventually and did What You Watching.
We were in Summer Game Fest. We were on camera at least once. Except
We were. Someone sent me a screenshot of me sitting in the audience.
Did they really?
So yeah, Steele sent me a screenshot.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Look at that.
He's like, is this you? I was like, what the fuck? Yeah.
to watch that shit. See where that.
Wow.
I remember
be
someone
sure.
clipped me last year screaming, "Yeah, Samsung, let's go!"
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
that was fun.
Yeah, they didn't show
Wasn't that-
Samsung this year. They didn't show like any
Yeah, I
third party stuff like that.
yeah, I stopped them from showing it because they knew I was gonna scream.
It focused on the games, you know. Like,
To their credit,
the gaming
yeah.
It really did.
accessories. What? Yeah, like the gaming. How are we gonna know what to play on though? That's the thing. We just have to have our own devices. I
Get a
guess.
WoW cube.
Yeah, we gotta build them
The
from
WoW
dirt.
Cube, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta build them from the ground up. We don't have phones to do it anymore. When the Blizzard guys ask, "You guys not have phones?" The answer is no.
Speaking of phones, Jab has a hit new mobile game to promote to you guys.
Oh, yeah. Wait,
We didn't
this-
do that with Nathan. Fuck.
Oh yeah, for some reason I thought Nathan was coming to.
He was going to. He was going to be here tonight, but he wasn't feeling good. So he was like, I'm just going to go home
yeah.
tonight.
doesn't like us
I'm working with a guy for a mobile game called Tactics.
Is
if
it
you-
literally just called Tactics?
Oh, it's real.
Yeah.
They were doing like a raid
You
bit
say
or something.
Israel?
No.
Come on, back to the show.
And we're here. So we're talking about your mobile game, Marvel Rivals. What is it? Tactics. Marvel Tactics. Tactics. Just Tactics.
Just tactics.
Because we're such a big production.
Yeah.
We're recording on a fucking iPad here.
Yeah.
Right.
Fuck you, I.
But hey, it's good quality. So
iPad, a Rode, and a other
Couple,
one.
couple of these
little
guys.
fucking
Yeah.
clippy mics.
Yeah.
With the lava mic.
The lav mic. Yeah.
Lava.
Lava.
Yeah, lava. A
Okay,
lava
whatever.
mic.
Lava chicken, Jack Black had ass.
A luva mic.
It's a good ass song.
La 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 lava.
Chicken. It's even better in Japanese.
It is, yeah, because they got the Yakuza guy in
Yeah.
it.
Akiyama.
Wow.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. Which is really funny. That's actually great.
Oh, okay. Going back to some announcements, and you guys mentioned Yakuza.
Yeah.
You know,
Did
and
we mention
Nick,
Yakuza?
Yeah, there's a.
Well,
I just
yeah.
did because
Oh, okay.
yeah.
what'd you think of
Strangers
the
in
rebrand of RGG Studios, formerly Project?
See, I've
Central?
never played a Yakuza game,
Yeah.
so I can't be like I didn't know if it was a Yakuza game or like
It's
another
a new-
spin-off
the
based in the
newest-
Yakuza world.
Yeah.
Because there's spin-offs that are within the Yakuza world,
Yeah,
right?
Judgment is like
Judgment,
a side kind of series.
So
It's like
I didn't know if it
parallel.
was something like that
Right.
or like
It is. The latest trailers reveal that it essentially is another Yakuza spin-off
Is it
in
in
the past.
Sotenbori again?
But
It looked like,
It's in Dotonbori in the
Yeah.
past.
which is kind of a letdown for me. I'll be
Honestly-
Well, it seems like they're doing time skip stuff because Jeff said it was originally 1914, now it's 1937, so
Right.
there's probably going to be like time skip stuff.
maybe it was like 1940 something, right?
Yes,
Oh,
during
I thought it was 37.
during
or
World War
something.
II. Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
yeah, like
World War II
45.
started around that time.
Uh-huh. So,
So-
I'm sure that won't have anything to do with the game.
You know, remember Pearl Harbor?
Oh.
happens.
That happened because of the Yakuza.
That's true.
Because of the,
At Cosmic Kiryu punched
Yeah.
a battleship, I believe, in Hawaii.
It's true, yeah.
Yeah.
MacArthur.
You put a little
battleship.
pin down, you go, oops, sunk your
Yeah.
battleship.
Whoopsie.
Oops, my bad.
Did I do that?
Nuclear wars.
Anyways.
Two of them.
But yeah, what'd you say?
Two.
It's a Yakuza game, so I'm going to get it. I don't have a choice. I am a slave to everything
I haven't
that
played a
studio puts
single
out.
Yakuza game.
You're missing out.
I know, that's what I've been told, but
Yeah, I've been in some really nasty arguments with people when I simply just said I've never played
I've
Yakuza.
seen those arguments. They're
Yeah,
good.
more or less lost a friend because of it.
Yup.
About the Yakuza series?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And
It's pronounced Yakuza, not Yakuza. Stop saying that,
and
Jab.
well, whatever. Tomato.
Is it really Yakuza or Yakuza?
Yakuza.
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 Yakuza. Okay, well,
Okay, Yakuza.
all right. Yakuza.
Yahtzee.
Exactly.
And like I have a rule with my friends just to humble them, but instead it just makes them more pissed off. Whereas someone gets like genuinely angry at me for not playing a game or consuming media, I delay it by 6 months.
Oh my god.
That's good.
That's fair.
That's
yeah,
smart.
that's
Yeah, because
valid.
like no piece of art should be
I hate
taken
that
that
pressure.
seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I hate that pressure. So right now, Yakuza.
That's why I never watched Game of Thrones because everybody was hyping it up. It's like it makes me want to watch it less.
That's why.
Well, it's not just simply hyping it up. It's just like if I responded to you saying you never played Yakuza, being like, "Are you fucking for real? What the fuck's wrong with you?"
Yeah,
like if someone
it's some sort of like
do it, it's
deficiency
like,
of yours.
It's like, okay,
Yeah.
so you literally like look down on me, like you see me less as a person because I didn't consume like your favorite video game.
media.
Okay, fuck you. I'm delaying it by 6 months because because art should never be taken that seriously. Art is literally just made to entertain us. It's not that serious, bro. So, and then I'll never forget, it was delayed by 6 months because of an argument I got with a friend. And then I explained that rule to my friend, and then he said very angrily, "You're only hurting yourself, Jab." And I'm like, "Oh, that's another 6 months."
6 months.
Yeah,
Oh
so
my
now
God.
it's a year and a half.
That's so funny. Like, you want to make it 2 weeks of detention? I think now it's 3.
Someone did say that, they're like, "Oh, you're like that scene in The Breakfast Club where they
no
keep
kidding.
adding an extra Saturday to like, for 2 weeks I got you, or 2 months, yeah."
Jesus Christ.
So I'll start the series in my 30s, I guess. It's
There you go.
all my friends.
Hey, it'll make it more relatable.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'll be
Yeah.
closer.
I
to
thought
the
you
age
started
of-
Yakuza 0.
I did, yeah, because I was actually interested. Like, I'll break my own rule if my own motivation makes me play something. So, but I'm not in a hurry to.
But now
finish
there's
it.
like the newer ones, like a dragon and like a pirate or whatever. Are those chronological
like
order
a
still, or
dragon,
are they
pirate Yakuza in Hawaii.
are those spin-off games,
So,
or are
at
they
least
in
They're not
chronological
games, but
order
they are
still?
also
Change the title
absolutely
like that.
integral to understand the greater narrative.
Oh my god!
They are canon.
It is
which
literally
crazy.
Shenmue Kingdom Hearts.
Correct, and that's why it's so good.
Okay.
That's a funny way of describing it, but that's pretty
completely accurate.
Shenmue Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
Every time Nick tells you like his opinion of a video game, he looks like he wants to kill you.
I just
Nick looks like he wants to kill me.
Yeah, every time Nick was like, "Yes, it is. It's my favorite game."
That's
And, like,
Nick.
That's why I
That's
think
just
he's fucking
Nick.
with me over the YIIK thing, because he has that same look about
That's
YIIK.
real.
It's the tone
It's
of his
real.
voice too. It's just okay.
But it's just a death stare. Like, yes, it is my
The
favorite
flat
game
delivery.
ever.
Classic. Viewers and listeners know. Nick loves that shit.
It's true.
Yeah, Nick is also wearing a Earthbound shirt. I've never
I've
played
played-
Mother or Earthbound.
You know what?
Don't bother. You're too old.
That's also
Really? It's a youth thing?
You're not gonna like it.
Why would I like it?
You're too old.
That's what Nick says.
You go deeper than that?
You've lost the childlike sense of whimsy that'll let you enjoy Mother 1 and Earthbound.
No, because I like Omari.
That's a completely different game. That game is for like old people who think they're children.
Are
Shit.
you fucking retarded?
But so Nick, you mentioned like as you get older, you
Jesus.
kind of lose that sense of whimsy, and that kind of like reminds me of a sensation I felt while watching these trailers. Like, it's not that I'm not excited about the stuff that's coming out, but I don't think there's anything in the show that made me be like, holy shit. There was a moment where I screamed, holy shit, and that was the Resident Evil 9 kind of.
Yeah, but we knew that was coming a mile away.
code
The
around
RE
the
engine has
thing.
such
Yeah.
obvious post-processing
Yes.
stuff. You could just tell from a mile away.
I was talking about it earlier. Like, our friend Nathan, who went home early today, was asking me like, "What
Shout
are you
out,
excited
Nathan.
about?" And I was like, "I don't think I'm excited about anything." And then everyone was like, "Well, not even Resident Evil 9." It's like, yes, obviously I'm excited for that, but it's like it'd be stupid for them to not make Resident Evil 9. Like, of course that was going to come eventually.
Yeah.
Like, there's a difference between being excited for something that no shit is going to come out versus like a really out of left field thing.
Yeah, like Minecraft Kart.
That Minecraft collab.
Yeah,
man.
everyone's
Sonic-
favorite.
No, it's a separate game.
Oh, it's
The
a
Minecraft Kart's a separate game. Yeah.
No.
Yes.
I thought that was just like
Yes.
another
They said they were
track.
working with Mojang for a separate
shit.
thing.
Yeah, so I guess are they just using Sega's engine for?
I guess, yeah. I mean, it would be easiest.
Do you think Notch is still alive?
He is. He's active on Twitter.
You think that's actually him?
Unfortunately.
Huh?
You think it's actually him?
Unfortunately, what's the
You think
beef
it's actually
with
him?
Notch?
No, not
Yeah.
not just as insufferable. I just think
What do you mean? Like,
Like if
Like
I was
it's a
him, I
double-
would be
I
dead.
respect that.
I think if I was a multi-billionaire, I'd be living my life like Notch is.
I'd be miserable. He seems like such a miserable guy.
Really?
I kind of agree, honestly.
He seems right up your alley, Nick.
I love life.
He does.
Do you?
He does.
You're married, so.
I love life and I love gaming.
See, notice how I said married, then I didn't say his wife. That's kind of fucked up.
Oh,
Well, this
yeah.
isn't the wife podcast. It's the
Yeah,
game
it
show.
is.
Yes.
If I bring up I have a wife, I'll lose all the viewers like a VTuber.
That's fair.
Yeah, some
That's why
random.
I was YIIK edit my ring.
All the gay men out there are fucking killing themselves. Yeah.
Like some dude in like Milwaukee, Wisconsin's like
Milwaukee.
was like ripping up all of his video ditch
I
merchandise.
know, yeah, the still frames.
Yeah.
As a portrait of Nick, puts red X's on the eyes.
That
Yeah.
scene with the Incredible, he's like tearing down the giant Mr. Incredible.
He puts you on a dartboard and he's like doing straight bullseyes.
The birth of a podcast villain.
I know.
That's so funny.
I'm excited for Code Vein too.
I didn't play the first
Code
one.
Vein.
I did.
Was it good?
It's awesome. I prefer it over other Souls games.
It's just the anime Dark Souls, right?
Anime Dark Souls. They
Lot
got
of
big
Souls-likes.
fat udders.
That explains it.
Yeah. Like one of the bosses is literally like a goo girl, like naked goo girl. I was like, oh, I can't wait to jerk off to this tonight.
And you kill her, right?
No, I paused the game and went to camera mode,
There you
and I
go.
zoomed in.
I actually haven't gotten past
And
that boss.
they gave her puffy little anime nipples
That's actually the first boss.
with like dimples in the nipples.
And yet I have 120 hours of the game.
game.
The only thing I know about Code
It's
Vein
the
was
third boss.
the Code Vein ambulance that like came up to Anime Expo, and it was like
There was a Code Vein ambulance.
yeah, it was like an actual ambulance that had the Code Vein like branding on it, and like just imagine like you're dying and this fucking anime ambulance like picks you up and brings you to the
That's
hospital.
awesome.
It's like what a dystopian world.
It's like, do I
is
get a
it?
free copy of Code Vein while I'm getting my life? Like, hand it to me
Yeah.
here.
You saved my veins. Now here's the Code Vein.
Yeah, there were a few
Yeah,
Souls
yeah.
likes at the Game Fest.
Yeah,
There
Souls.
To be completely honest, like they started to blur together
Yeah,
by the end
have
of the
we
show
reached
for
the
me.
point where there's now Soul Slop?
Souls.
Yeah.
That's
Roll
been,
slop
that's been
is
a
what they
thing
call
for
it.
a while.
Roll
Because there's also Mortal Shell 2.
Mortal
and that was
Shell
another-
2,
Yeah.
yeah.
What's going on?
Which looks
Like,
awesome. That
It's
did look
very
awesome.
metal as fuck kind
Yeah.
of presentation.
I mean, even
Very
Onimusha
kinda
is going into
Doom-esque
full-on Souls
vibes,
direction,
yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, they were
What'd you
totally
say?
going for
The new
that.
Onimusha looks more like a Souls game than an Onimusha.
It does.
Jesus
It
Christ.
does, which is a bit
Yeah.
disappointing. Yeah, that had a big.
And there was
show
another,
as well.
like,
Yeah, and
anime
there were a
Souls-like game
few,
as well
yeah.
during that.
damn, I play games to relax,
Not to be mad.
not to be mad.
Played
Like,
Tomodachi.
I have been
Right.
loving Night Rain, though.
Oh
Elden
yeah,
Ring Night Rain. I have
That's
like
true.
40-something hours in it already.
really?
I've just been playing it nonstop on top of Battlefront 2.
Right on.
My life is meaningless.
If you're having fun, I think that's what's
Oh,
important.
no.
You're not having fun.
No.
You're not even jerking off.
No.
That's the thing.
point.
Is like when Elden Ring came out in 2022, not a single person I knew was having fun. Like everyone was angry. Like I knew people that had to stop playing it.
That
Like
game's 3 years old already.
Isn't
That's
that
right.
kind of
Holy
nuts?
fuck.
because Elden Ring was when the Bill Clinton kid came on stage, and that was 2022.
Oh god.
Now he's all
I
grown
don't
up.
like that.
Yeah. Now he's ready for GTA 6 next week.
Yeah.
Unless it gets delayed again.
Kind of surprised. I guess maybe
I don't think
not
it's gonna get
surprised
delayed
that it
again.
didn't show up, but I.
Well, no, he's like banned from everywhere. Like
They have
when me and
posters.
yeah,
no,
when me.
not the kid. I meant GTA 6.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, no, GTA 6 is never coming out. I made
they had
peace
that
with it.
big trailer like.
Yeah, but
Wow,
they
this
did
point.
earlier too, and they're like, oh, it's coming out later 2025, and now it's coming out later
This-
2026.
Does this world need GTA
I think they had a more
6?
solid
Yes.
trailer this time around though
I'll
than they did
take
with the
that.
first trailer.
They
though,
did,
at
yeah.
least.
so in.
I mean, I don't know. I hope I never have to go back to Florida, so I'd rather play a Florida simulator than
True.
having to go back and live there.
You hear that gimmick?
Gimmick, shut up.
That's so mean. What did Gimmick do?
What didn't he do?
What didn't Gimmick do?
He didn't get over it. Never mind.
Sucking a femboy dick. It's okay. I can say it.
Yeah, I mean, Gimmick talked about it on my stream, so I don't think he cares. So ZACC, you can leave that in.
You can leave it in. You can bass boost it.
Yeah,
Yeah, give us
Draw up a diagram representation of Gimmick sucking femboy dick. Thank you.
Yeah, blow it up, put it on screen.
Yeah, blow it up. Put it on
you go.
screen right now. If you don't, I will literally come and kill you. I know where you live now.
Can we do like we're doing more editor's notes? ZACC, can you like add yourself on like the corner of the screen and just start responding to what?
Yeah, do that gay shit where you fucking censor your eyes, you fucking moron. Stop doing that.
he censors his eyes.
Stop doing
yeah.
that. You're not a fucking Dojin girl. Fuck you.
He has glasses. That's just a
president
black
from Spy
bar.
Kids.
Yeah.
We had
hate that
ZACC
shit.
on the last 2 times. He was filming in this place. It looked. Have you ever seen the Poughkeepsie tapes?
Yeah.
It looked like the scene from the end of the Poughkeepsie tapes when that woman's about
Love
to
the
be like
Poughkeepsie tapes.
brutally murdered. It looked like he was the the serial killer about to creep in on her in that room. It was so horrifying.
Yeah, I will never forget when he moved to Wisconsin. He turned on this cam, and I thought he was in the cubicle because like the walls looked like a cubicle thing, and I was like,
gray.
"Oh, did you get an office?" And he literally pushed the panels down behind him and revealed a Resident Evil ass basement.
Yeah, literally, like the room, right?
Yeah, it's like
Silent Hill 4.
Yeah, like it literally looks like a room that like an unused room in PT. Like it was so ZWIIK thing. Like he knocked it down like a cartoon panel. Like it really caught me off guard, and I was like, "Oh."
Is that the guy on Twitch that revealed that his refrigerator in his room was fake?
Wayne Radio TV. Yeah, there is no fridge. Yeah,
Similar vibe.
Speaking of Resident Evil, you had some nasty food the other night. So did I, but
yeah. So ZACC came down a day earlier than everyone else, and so we were just trying to figure out what to do. And our good friend Carrick brought us to Koreatown, and there is a restaurant that was open until 3 a.m. called BCD, and it was a tofu place. And I was like, I'm not a fan of tofu. I'm just gonna order beef and rice. Boy, was I fucking dumb. I didn't realize even though it says beef and rice, it was just gonna come with tofu by default. So it came in this really nasty soup bowl, and I was like, okay, maybe all the beef is below all this nasty tofu. I scoop up, it was like 90% tofu.
and it literally looked like the dinner scene in Resident Evil 7.
Yes, like
It was gross looking.
It was
It was a lot of
diabolical.
tofu.
Yeah.
It was bad. And then I had squid pizza.
There was this thing called a seafood pancake that you cut like a pizza, and like by seafood it was just squid and shrimp. So yeah, ZACC was just eating it miserably, being like, I'm eating a squid pizza right now.
Yeah. I said specifically it felt like I was eating a dead lobby of Splatoon 3.
Yeah, just like all the dead bodies from that game. So yeah, that was pretty bad. I get the appeal because everything closes at 10 p.m. here in LA, so
It's absurd.
yeah, there's like no nightlife in this city, despite what people say about it.
That's so crazy.
And, yeah, so the fact that there's a restaurant that's open until 3 a.m., I get the appeal, but yeah, that was probably my least favorite Korean restaurant, which is a shame because I love Korean food otherwise, but not rocking with the tofu house. I'm sorry.
So, anything else
from the game fest? From the trip in general.
Yeah.
We
The
got
real-time Game of Thrones strategy game that didn't show any gameplay.
the Dune Awakening game.
Dune Awakening.
I forgot
All
most
the
of
fucking
trailers.
gotcha mobile games they showed, which they didn't need advertisements. They already exist for years now. Speaking of which,
Wuthering
did you see the thing Paimon's voice actor got replaced?
Who?
Or she got fired.
Gasp.
So,
The Genshin Impact, Navi.
yeah, gay shit, in fact.
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
For what?
What are you laughing at?
She do,
Anyway.
Clever wordplay.
She do something crazy.
No, it's this whole thing of this whole SAG after strike and everything, and there was a whole subsection of actors who were having their own refusal of work. Hoyoverse was not a struck company under SAG, so a lot of them kind of banded together. They stopped working. One of them got, quote, replaced after 6 months of not working. They made a whole conniption about it, including Kaylee Mills, Karina Betteberger, all these other people that work on Genshin were berating the new actor because they took the role, even though the person didn't work for 6 months, and tried to make it so that the whole strike, which wasn't a strike, it was a refusal of work, was to be about AI protections, even though for Hoyoverse being a Chinese company, they already have laws in place not to include AI without an actor's consent. It is illegal there in China. So the whole point of it was to actually flip Hoyoverse into being a union project. And it's funny that union actors were already working on non-union work, which is breaking global rule number 1 for SAG-AFTRA, which is to not work on union project or non-union projects. The only guise of it is that you can audition for non-union stuff, but if you do get casted, you're encouraged to flip non-union into union. So the whole point, there's a term in blue collar work where you do that. You kind of go under disguise, and like I forgot the term, but you kind of go under disguise to try to flip things into a union project. So it got exposed.
Not a whistleblower, right?
No,
Yeah,
it's a different term, but everybody kind of got exposed for it not being for AI protections. It was literally just to turn a non-union corporation into union, and they're still having this refusal of work. Karina, who was the voice of Paimon, decided, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, I'm gonna step down. But I think Hoyoverse fired them. The old voice actor. On top of other people from their other projects Hoyoverse has, they've been being replaced by British talent.
Wow.
So people are probably thinking that Hoyoverse is just going to go strictly for British talent from now on. So they don't have to worry about American politics or unions.
British accent.
Figure Schultz soon.
It'll be Xenoblade all over.
There you go.
Yeah. So
Interesting. Yeah.
Well, hopefully all Hoyoverse games stop existing.
I think all voice actors should die. Is like the message I'm trying to say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You heard it here first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop casting them. Cast me instead.
I'll take a Genshin job. I'll fucking replace these idiots.
Yeah.
If they want to throw away their careers because they don't want to work because they want to flip to a union, like it just, I will take your job happily. Like, let me have the role.
Yeah,
Truly.
Zach for Paimon.
If you,
know what I'm saying?
yeah, if you refuse to work for 6 months, you can't be surprised you're going to get fired and replaced. And everybody else making a big deal about it is crazy to me.
Yeah, few people are that.
And shitting on the new actor for calling him a scab for working during a strike, but it's not a strike. Hoyoverse is not a struck company, and it was a whole separate just refusal of work by other actors. That's it.
Yeah.
So,
How unfortunate.
no,
Not unfortunate for them? Well,
no,
all right.
no. They get what they asked for. They get what they asked for.
But Zach, have you thought about the whales and how that affects them?
No, it won't affect the whales at all.
Oh, so I guess it doesn't.
People don't really
matter at all.
play these kind of games in English anyway.
Oh, wow.
So,
So I guess it doesn't really matter.
no. So let me have the roles.
You just give them all of them. You can be Venti. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah. I could be Venti.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
Venti's played by a girl.
Okay, so.
As far as Summer Game Fest went, you know, fair amount of announcements, some pleasant surprises. Closed out with the big Resident Evil 9 kind of like story trailer.
Recode Veronica.
Yeah, Recode Veronica, kind of interesting. But beyond that, you know, we also went to the Mix over at the Grammy Museum on the Ray Charles Terrace.
Endless Joy.
Yes. And that was second time there for me. At this point, you guys kind of,
everyone, I think.
have all been to these sort of events. And yeah, I think in the absence of like an E3 showroom or floor, you know, events like the Mix are great because it gives you the opportunity to speak to these developers, and it's truly like the highlight of the weekend for me.
Same. It's wonderful. I love it.
So yeah, big shout out to anyone we talked to tonight.
And be on the lookout for those conversations.
But for you guys, what was the highlight of the Mix?
I actually didn't really go to play a lot of video games. I was discussing business with people, talking about a few shows and the works and everything. So it was just a lot of just talking for me, catching up with people I don't normally see. There was a interesting Playdate game where it's basically like a built-in TV channel flipper, and we got these like free CDs that are like basically like promoting the program. The only problem is Playdates are next to impossible to get right now.
Yeah.
So until or if Playdates become easier to get, we'll have to wait on that. But check out what is this called? Lipo Plus. Yep. So that was the highlight for me because I love games that are very complicated to get access to. I'm the opposite.
Esoteric.
Yeah, I'm the opposite of accessibility gaming. I'm an accessibility gamer right here, and I want more games to be as hard as possible.
Inaccessible.
Yeah, I want more gatekeeping, please.
No gate to be seen. It's been destroyed. It's a rubble.
Yeah, new episodes every Thursday apparently.
But no, like I think it's cool. I think it's cool to push the envelope in a really saturated market, and they did that. They caught my attention because of how weird.
Super unique.
A one-bit
super
FMV
unique
game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to sound pretentious, but like I don't play the games. I make business deals. that may or may not go through.
But that's also the kind of the nice thing about the mix is like it's very social. You know,
Yeah.
you can't really have a discussion at Summer Game Fest because
Because
watching trailer after
they show
trailer.
trailers like, all right, there's your trailers, now get the hell out.
Yeah.
And then the mix is more like, it's a place where a lot of people make deals and make and hire people and whatnot. So it's just what you have to do in this industry. Like, as big as the internet gets, it's still important to meet people face to face.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, like
absolutely.
so like that's just how I get a lot of my work. So that's why I go to these things, just to make sure I can still put food in my mouth.
It's fighting for survival out here.
Yeah, it's fighting
fucking
to
crazy
survive.
high stakes
living
jab.
living in fucking Los
God
Angeles.
damn.
It's great.
Yeah, because I'm the only local here out of the 5 of us. So
Truly.
which means I'm the brokest because you live here at a loss.
We're a bunch
That's why
of
it's worth a lot.
tourists.
That's why it's called Los Angeles.
Oh shit.
Damn.
What about you, Zach?
For what was the question?
What did you love about the mix?
Oh, talking to the director of Dread XP, Hunter. That was nice because they had a game that I'm involved in called Pigface. So it was really cool to talk to Hunter and talk to him about the dev and stuff because I know the dev. So yeah, it was cool.
If you're listening to this, you can play Pigface and kill Zach in the game.
Shout out to Anita as well.
Anita wasn't scammed in there.
No, I was. She can kill me.
It's for a new decade, a new game for a new decade. The game that I really liked was it was Serenity Forge is making it. Fractured Blooms. It was showcased at Summer Game Fest. They did have a playable demo at the Mix. They're hoping to get that playable on Steam in a couple of months. One of the things that's really cool about it is this is like the real fucking depression quest. Like the fucking Zoe Quinn RPG choose your own text adventure thing. Like this is a game where you're trying to just live your life and it literally takes stamina out of you to just simply plant fucking tomatoes, fucking till the garden seeds and like pour water on them. And even the last thing you do before the demo ends is you got to put your laundry away. So you have dirty laundry that's all scattered throughout the second floor of your house and you got to put it away within 3 minutes. And if you don't, something bad happens. And I was just thinking to myself, I'm like, shit, that happens like when I'm working my job. Like I got some stuff I got to do and like it's 20 minutes before work and then all of a sudden it's 15 minutes before work because I had to do that shit. But I could have done it earlier. So it was a really good capturing of depression, what it's like. And the guy who made it is also he also is the CEO of Serenity Forge. He's got a great team working on it. So I'm looking forward to seeing more of that game.
You, Nick, was
Oh, so many things. So many things. Where to start? Where to begin? Off, obviously. I love the original game. The remake was great. They didn't talk to the developers, the heads
lovely people.
of the team working on it. They had fantastic uniforms straight from the game that I really was a fan of, and I hope someday if they produce those, I would love to get one of those.
Yeah, at least the shirt.
At least the shirt.
Yeah.
I was able to talk to and play Captain Wayne, the new level. Just saying, I was the first person to ever beat the new level they debuted. They told me that. They weren't just blowing smoke at my ass. I was really good at the game. I heard someone else say I was really good at the game, and that was very
He
nice.
says, whoa, this guy's a pro gamer.
That did happen. That did happen. And also this other game, Flesh, what was it? Fear Made Flesh.
Yes.
Lovecraftian, Resident Evil, action-heavy,
Flesh Made
gore-heavy.
Fear.
Flesh Made Fear. Is that what I said?
You said
Got
Fear
the
Made
postcard and
Flesh.
everything.
God damn it.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yes, another cool game for horror heads and sickos.
One of those throwbacks to like tank control, it's inventory management of the early Resident Evils. I was telling Nick, I was like, I feel like this is going to be a game that like a lot of people who claim to like tank controls,
Yeah.
like you're going to put your fucking money where your mouth is. 'Cause it's not easy, but it was enjoyable.
It was fun.
Or I suppose not easy, but it's like not what modern gamers are used to.
Yeah, separately turning and moving forward.
But I dug it. It was very neat. Wears its inspirations on the sleeve, but I don't think it's a bad thing in the slightest.
Absolutely. Those are the three that kind of really stood out to me and made me say, God, I'm glad I came. It was worth the price of admission.
Yeah, me personally, I had a lot of fun playing Airframe Ultra. The Rain World Studios new game. Like, it feels like a lost Dreamcast title to me. Like, that's what struck me in the first place about it. Although I guess the kind of chunkiness of it is more like
Saturn.
PS1 or like Saturn, yeah. But that was really cool. And then one more. Well, yeah, talking to the Little Fuss people was rad. Learning about the process of it, and yeah, just getting the network, I think, is cool. You know, it's a fun thing to do.
Surprisingly,
Yeah.
it is. Turns out if you're in a field with a bunch of people who do stuff you like, then it's very easy to talk to them.
Okay, that's good to hear, good to see. I was worried that our freaking. Oh, did it stop?
It stopped because it reached 2,000, so that's started.
Oh shit.
When did it stop? Oh, okay.
Well, I mean that can be a sign to wrap it up. We have been recording for
It's
like
true, yeah.
yeah.
All right. In the words of Jeff Keighley, let's all please wrap it up. Any closing thoughts on what we experienced today?
I wish they would make Katawa Shoujo too.
Wow. Who was the route you chose? Who's the first girl?
Any problem with it?
The girl without the legs.
I knew it.
Were you just fuck her in the ass? Like, I thought that was awesome.
There was an ass fucking scene in Katawa Shoujo.
Yeah.
Allegedly, I've never seen it.
Yeah, with the girl without the legs.
Damn.
You literally take her to like the storage room of like the sports like shit, the sports storage room, and you fuck her in the ass. That's like your first sexual encounter with her.
This game is all about true love
It's anal.
and romance.
High school anal.
And how it's.
No, they're in college. Are they? Wait.
No, they're in high school.
Oh, high school anal.
Yeah. It's supports traditional beauty standards, and anyone can find love.
I did like the I did like the burn victim girl too.
Hanukkah?
That one made me really sad.
I think I went for Rin. I went for the armless girl, the artist.
Ooh, nice, yeah. With their fucking, the Switch game arms, with the little spaghetti. Yeah. She's got like spaghetti band-aids. Yeah.
Yeah, two wrapped it up, I suppose. I mean, honestly, the true highlight of the weekend is spending time with fellas.
Wow,
Like,
friendship.
I mean, honestly,
Friendship always wins. The Smosh quote.
I thought their quote was "shut up."
really, yeah.
Yeah, but never mind.
Yeah, because the beginning of their videos are "shut up."
Yeah, but
Yeah.
then they would always end their skits with like friendship always wins, and they'd be like in the air high fiving each other.
I've never seen a single Smosh video.
Oh well, you're cringe.
I'm cringe.
You're not down with the.
Watching Ray William Johnson.
Yeah, were you a Ray head?
Yeah.
Were you watching N-word Higa?
I was what? You can say it. N-word Higa. That's worse to say.
That's awesome.
I thought it was Niga's like that's his name.
No, that's not his name. That was the joke. Was that was the yeah.
Wait, is it really
Yeah,
not
that was-
Niga Higa?
Yeah, because his name is Ryan Higa, and then he made
Oh, because he's like.
That can't be true.
that. I bet. I promise you, that's what it is.
My new,
What?
That's why he changed. That's why over time we just changed his name to his channel name to just Ryan Higa.
It's very subtle.
Yeah, I was more of a Tobuscus guy.
Oh well,
Not nowadays.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
his vlogs, I used to watch his vlogs all the time.
But yeah. My closing statement. Yeah, the games are cool. Hanging out with my friends are cool, but give me a job. It's the main reason why I come here. But no, it's fun. It's nice to see the whole city celebrate video games. It's nice to be here for the next step in history on what will be the next E3. So we'll see. Will it be IGN? Will it be the mix? Will Jeff Keighley finally allow the public to join Playdays? Who knows? Probably not.
Yeah, that's fucked up,
Yeah.
I feel like in terms of access, like having people get that experience, and that was the thing with E3 when they made it more public. And like initially it was a trade show, so it's not having that ability to demo out the game from a first-hand perspective, get that in-person reaction with the developers. But I think the issue is that over time, there have been more and more outlets to do that, such as PAX, such as Tokyo Game Show, such as Gamescom. That E3 really has become less prominent as a result.
Lost its luster.
But still, having said that, in the summer, it's an awesome time to showcase your game here, and I think this weekend, not only with the mix and the Summer Game Fest for the trailers that we've seen, but the stuff that's up ahead, I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, there's a lot of cool people that we got a chance to meet and get a chance to know a little bit more about in their games, and definitely we're looking forward to seeing more of that later this year.
Sick.
Anything remaining from you two?
Yeah,
I
tell shoujo remark.
I gotta play that game.
No, you don't. You really don't.
It's a good visual novel.
Yeah, I feel like if you're the representative.
Yeah, saying that after
They
saying
released it on Steam last
after
year.
saying high school anal, it's a good visual novel. Bro.
But it is. It's
We're
got
all-
a great story.
Yeah, two things can be true at the same time.
Exactly. Come on, dude. Separate the art from the artist.
Oh, progressive jab.
What have we ever talked about? Oh my, whatever.
Shout out Kanye.
Sean